Imagine a world swallowed by water, a world where towering mountains are mere islands. This is the world described in the story of the Great Flood, a tale found not just in the Bible but echoed in myths and legends across the globe. From the ancient Sumerians to the Native American tribes, stories of a great deluge speak to a shared human experience, a memory of a time before history as we know it. But what was this world like before the floodwaters rose? What can we piece together from the fragments of stories passed down through generations? Join me now as we journey back in time to a period shrouded in mystery, to the dawn of civilization before the Great Flood. In this exploration, we'll delve into the world as it was, a world teeming with life, innovation, and yes, even corruption. We'll examine the choices made, the lessons learned, and the timeless relevance this ancient story holds for our modern world. Picture, if you will, a world newly formed, a world where every element is in perfect harmony, untouched by the hands of time or human intervention. The earth, fresh from the hand of creation, is vibrant and alive. Every leaf, every blade of grass, and every drop of water is brimming with life and energy. A warm, luminous sun bathes the land in a perpetual spring. The golden rays of the sun touch every corner, bringing warmth and light to all living things. Crystal clear rivers teeming with fish snake through emerald valleys. These rivers are the lifeblood of the land, nourishing the flora and fauna that thrive along their banks. Vast forests, untouched and teeming with life, stretch as far as the eye can see. These forests are home to countless species, each playing a vital role in the delicate balance of this ecosystem. This is the world described in the book of Genesis. A paradise crafted for humanity, a place where every element is in perfect harmony, designed to support and nurture life. The air is clean, the water pure. Every breath taken is a reminder of the purity and freshness of this world. There is a harmony between humanity and nature, a sense of balance and peace. Humans live in tune with the natural rhythms, respecting and cherishing the world around them. It is in this idyllic setting that humanity takes its first steps, living in harmony with the natural world. Every action is guided by a deep respect for the environment, ensuring that the balance is maintained. This early world, untouched by pollution or the ravages of time, reflects a purity often lost in our modern age. It is a world where the natural order is preserved, and every element works in unison. The air is sweet, the water is life-giving, and the earth yields its bounty freely. Every resource is abundant, and there is no need for over-exploitation or greed. It is a stark reminder of the pristine beauty our planet once held, a beauty that is still present in some corners of the world, waiting to be rediscovered and cherished. But this pristine world, like all things, is destined for change. The forces of nature and the actions of humanity will inevitably alter this landscape. As humanity grows, so too do its desires. The need for shelter, food, and resources drives humans to expand and modify their surroundings. The seeds of civilization are sown, bringing with them not only progress, but also unforeseen consequences. The balance that once existed begins to shift, and the impact of human activity starts to be felt. The dawn of the industrial age marks a significant turning point. Rapid urbanization and technological advancements lead to unprecedented growth, but also to environmental degradation. Rivers that once ran clear are now polluted, and vast forests are cut down to make way for development. The harmony between humanity and nature is disrupted, and the consequences are far-reaching. Today, we live in a world that is vastly different from that early paradise. Modern cityscapes stand in stark contrast to the natural landscapes, a reminder of the choices we have made. Yet there is hope. Efforts to restore and protect our natural world are underway. Reforestation projects, clean energy initiatives, and conservation efforts aim to bring back some of the balance that has been lost. Communities around the world are embracing sustainable practices, recognizing the importance of living in harmony with nature. From community gardens to renewable energy, these efforts are a step towards a brighter future. The future lies in the hands of the next generation. By teaching them the value of nature and the importance of sustainability, we can hope to create a world that once again reflects the beauty and harmony of that early paradise. A world bathed in light, where humanity and nature coexist in perfect harmony. This vision may seem distant, but with collective effort and determination, it is a future we can strive towards. As centuries turn into millennia, humanity begins to leave its mark on the world. The dawn of civilization is a story of transformation, where the seeds of human ingenuity start to sprout and grow. From simple hunter-gatherers, we evolve, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to build, to create, to innovate. Early humans, once solely dependent on the whims of nature, begin to harness their environment, crafting tools and shelters that mark the first steps towards a settled life. Cities rise, magnificent in their architecture, a testament to human ingenuity. These urban centers become the heartbeats of early civilizations, bustling with activity, trade, and culture. The architecture, from humble abodes to grand temples, reflects the evolving complexity of human society. The first great civilizations emerge, each leaving its own unique mark on the world. From the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia to the banks of the Nile in Egypt, these societies developed distinct cultures, languages, and traditions that shape the course of history. This is a time of great advancement. Innovations in technology and thought propel humanity forward. Scholars and inventors, driven by a quest for knowledge, make groundbreaking discoveries that lay the foundations for future generations. The wheel is invented, revolutionizing transportation. This simple yet profound invention changes the way people and goods move, facilitating trade and interaction between distant communities. Agriculture takes root, allowing for the cultivation of crops and the development of settled communities. The ability to grow and store food leads to population growth and the establishment of permanent settlements, transforming the social fabric of human life. Language blossoms, allowing for the sharing of ideas and stories. Written scripts emerge, preserving knowledge and enabling complex administration and governance. Communication becomes a powerful tool for uniting people and advancing collective goals. Music and art flourish, enriching lives and capturing the spirit of the age. These creative expressions reflect the values, beliefs and emotions of early societies, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire. But with progress comes ambition. Leaders and rulers, driven by visions of grandeur, embark on ambitious projects that push the boundaries of what is possible. These endeavors, while often monumental, also reveal the complexities and challenges of human ambition. The desire to reach higher, to build bigger, to amass more power begins to take hold. Monumental structures, from pyramids to ziggurats, stand as symbols of human achievement and the relentless pursuit of greatness. The story of the Tower of Babel, a tale of human ambition reaching for the heavens, serves as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of unchecked ego and the pursuit of power without wisdom. It is a narrative that echoes through time, warning of the potential hubris that can accompany great achievements. The world, once a garden, begins to transform. Natural landscapes give way to urban environments as human settlements expand and evolve. This transformation is both a testament to human ingenuity and a harbinger of the environmental challenges that lie ahead. The wilderness is tamed, its resources harnessed to fuel the growing needs of civilization. But at what cost? The exploitation of natural resources begins to alter the environment, raising questions about sustainability and the long-term impact of human activity. The echoes of this ancient question still resonate with us today as we grapple with the consequences of our own technological advancements. The rise of civilization is a story of progress and innovation, but also a reminder of the delicate balance between human ambition and the stewardship of our planet. As we look to the future, the lessons of the past guide us in our quest to build a sustainable and harmonious world. Section 4. The seeds of discord human nature takes root. As civilizations grow, so too do the complexities of human interaction. Where once there was only cooperation and shared purpose, now competition and conflict begin to emerge. The darker aspects of human nature, greed, envy, jealousy, rear their heads. The book of Genesis provides stark examples of this moral descent. Cain, driven by jealousy, slays his own brother Abel. The world, once a paradise, is stained with the first human blood. This act marks a turning point, a descent into a darker chapter of human history. The story of Cain and Abel serves as a timeless parable, highlighting the destructive power of envy and unchecked anger. It is a stark reminder that even in a world of plenty, the human heart can be easily corrupted by base desires. As we witness the rise of civilization, we also witness the emergence of its shadow side. Inequality takes root, with some amassing great wealth and power, while others struggle to survive. The gap between the haves and have-nots widens, sowing the seeds of discontent and unrest. Section 5. The Great Corruption, when morality waned. In the annals of history, there are periods that stand out not just for their events, but for the profound shifts in the moral compass of society. Over time, the moral fabric of society begins to fray. The once clear lines between right and wrong blur, and the values that held communities together start to disintegrate. What was once unthinkable becomes commonplace. Acts that would have once shocked and appalled are now met with indifference or even acceptance. Violence, once a rarity, becomes a tool for settling disputes. The streets, once safe havens for children and families, turn into battlegrounds where might makes right. Greed and materialism take hold, replacing compassion and empathy. The pursuit of wealth overshadows the needs of the community, and the gap between the rich and the poor widens. The stories from this period paint a picture of a world consumed by its own desires. Lavish parties and extravagant lifestyles stand in stark contrast to the suffering of the many. Justice is corrupted, the strong prey on the weak, and the pursuit of pleasure and power becomes paramount. Corruption seeps into every corner of society, from the highest offices to the streets. The earth itself seems to groan under the weight of humanity's transgressions. Natural disasters and environmental degradation become more frequent, as if the planet is reacting to the moral decay. This moral decline is not merely a biblical allegory. It is a tangible reality that has been documented throughout the ages. It is a pattern repeated throughout history, a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the corrosive effects of power. Civilizations rise and fall, often due to their own internal decay. From the Roman Empire to the French Revolution, the rise and fall of civilizations often hinge on the ebb and flow of moral fortitude. These historical events serve as stark reminders of what can happen when a society loses its way. The world before the flood serves as a mirror reflecting our own times. The parallels are striking and the lessons are clear. We too face challenges of environmental degradation, social injustice, and a growing disconnect from the natural world. Our actions today will determine the legacy we leave for future generations. The question is, will we learn from the mistakes of the past, or are we destined to repeat them? The choice is ours, and the stakes have never been higher. As we stand at this crossroads, we must decide whether to continue down a path of self-destruction or to forge a new way forward, guided by the lessons of history and a renewed sense of moral purpose.